But with that being said, we did not talk Pro Bowls yet. We completely forgot to talk Pro Bowlers.
We talked for about 2 seconds,
but we do have the Pro Bowl team revealed. We have some players that maybe been snubbed, maybe not been snubbed. I'm gonna ask you, especially you being a Commanders fan. I mean,
I got the one we needed.
You got a couple.
Did Louvu get up there?
Say that again.
Frankie Louvu.
That's a good question. Let me. Yeah, I here. Let me.
My bad.
NFC defense. No.
Damn.
No, he did not. But the one thing I was gonna say, especially about defense for Pro Bowls, there's gonna be snubs every year. There's too many beasts. There's too many pass rushers. Mm-hmm. There's too many linebackers. There's too many DBs that are just balling all year. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, no, it's like just the ones with probably the best numbers are gonna end up there. It's like it's so close, and you're splitting hairs picking 3 linebackers out of the entire league or out of an entire conference. I mean, it's gonna be hard. Yep. But if we take a look at, I guess one of the big conversations is Baker Mayfield being left out of the Pro Bowl. The NFC quarterbacks: Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels. Now, I think you could make arguments because, I mean, there's, you got the fact that Jaden, technically, he had a Pro Bowl wide receiver this year. You can sit there and say that he had a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Now, if you throw in expectations, you're not too surprised at Baker being able to finally grab the NFC South at the end of the year compared to how well Jaden Daniels came in and played his rookie season.
His rookie year.
I think the narrative obviously helped it out a lot, but then you also throw in just the rushing ability too. I don't think it's...
Well, he broke the rookie rushing record.
I just feel like you can be snubbed without someone else not deserving it.
Yes.
Like, snubbed...
I think they both deserved it. And, I mean, Sam deserves it because his team is 14-2. That's it.
But I feel like if we're going to do one thing that has nothing to do with the record, I mean, it's why Joe Burrow's... No, fuck that. Because Joe Burrow's a Pro Bowl quarterback. So, fuck the record. We're not...
You're right. Joe Burrow's going to miss the playoffs.
Honestly,
that's right.
Sam Darnold probably... But that's it. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not...
Well, you got a 15-1 quarterback who's not on there. That's not a snub, though.
And I'm not hating on Jaden, but I'm just saying the narrative for a rookie quarterback, playing well enough to make the Pro Bowl, or a revived Sam Darnold. Think about last year, Baker, the revived Baker, becoming a Pro Bowler. It's like now he's already at that Pro Bowl level and is expected to play that well when you got other guys that are exceeding their expectations. I don't really know if you can necessarily call it. I'll say he missed out. He's missing out. He got snubbed in terms of he deserves to be named a Pro Bowler this season, but I don't necessarily think.
Yeah, I don't think any of those guys on that list don't deserve it.
Yeah, and obviously Jared Goff, no question about that.
Yeah.
Running backs seemed fair. I'd say on the NFC side was definitely heavy. You had Saquon, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Josh Jacobs. I'd say the only person really left out or snubbed. See, this is another thing, though. It's like, Kyren Williams, great year for the Rams, right? But it's so running back heavy over in the NFC. It's like Kyren Williams deserves to be a Pro Bowler, but there's just not enough spots.
There's not enough space, no.
That's somebody that I probably would have taken a look at, but on the AFC side, I'm not going to lie, the only thing I might push at, you got Derrick Henry, you got Jonathan Taylor, and you got Joe Mixon. I'm personally probably giving the nod to Najee over Joe Mixon.
Najee could have gotten it. Cook could have gotten it.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Najee over Joe Mixon, but I mean statistically, I mean, okay, sure, whatever. You can throw Joe Mixon in there. Receivers, Jerry Jeudy ain't a Jag.
You never know.
Jerry Jeudy might not be a Jag. I mean,
Jerry Judy might have just had to get out. So maybe he needed Jameis as a quarterback.
but I'm saying like he went from Steve Smith pretty much publicly being like, "Hey, if y'all want a receiver that's good, don't ever call his fucking not like don't
There
ever
was
call his
also
line. Don't ever."
there was a respect thing there that didn't have to do with ball. It was a yo was a not
Yeah,
a
but
I
it
don't
turned
know what I'm saying, but
into
it was a little mixed scuffle.
see, but it
But
was
but he was saying before that he was not good and whatever. But it got a little personal. But I mean, Jerry can do Jerry things. Jerry had a great game against his former
see, but
team.
I think it was, hey, you're disrespecting me, so you're disres. I think it was more maybe like you're disrespecting me, so let me tell you how I really feel,
Let me tell the truth. Yeah. Well, no, because
opposed to yeah,
the
like
whole
opposed
thing
to
was that
like you just
Steve had already said that he was a Jag. Jerry confronted him, or no, Steve went up to go apologize, and Jerry was like, "I don't want none of that shit." And then Steve was like, "All right, fuck you, you suck." And at the time, he did. He's better.
I don't know if Steve was going up to apologize.
Steve was going up to. I think he said that. Not necessarily apologize, but to be like, "Yo,
We'll pull the.
sorry about the things
I'll
you're
go
gonna
back in
play
the
or whatever."
memory bank. I'll go back in the memory
Spank bang.
bank and see what's
We can
going
go find it.
on. But Jerry Judy, Jerry Judy makes the Pro Bowl. Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, and the first ever Raven drafted
Receiver.
at the receiver position. Zay
Rashad Bateman.
Flowers making the
Oh.
Pro Bowl, which people, hey, Lamar
Hey,
is gonna win
Lamar is a Pro
MVP
Bowl
because
quarterback.
he's got a Pro Bowl wide receiver. But also, two rookies got snubbed and deserve the spot over Zay. That's the conversation that people don't want to have.
Exactly.
It's like you can't sit here tell me through a screen that hey, Zay Flowers is a Pro Bowl receiver. That means that sorry, Lamar can't win MVP. It's going to Josh Allen. But then also say Brian Thomas and Lad McConkey deserve it over Zay.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot have it both ways. So either
They're
Zay
gonna get
deserved this
both.
Pro Bowl
It's
spot,
okay.
or people got snubbed. The tight ends, Brock, obviously, Travis Kelsey, simply
That's
off of the
crazy.
name. Simply off the
Crazy.
name.
Absolutely crazy. Well, no, I
Statistic
think that
wise,
is that their failsafe. Like, if the Chiefs don't make it,
I
Travis
don't know,
Kelsey's
but
at a
I'm
Pro
just saying
Bowl.
statistic wise, Jonnu Smith just had a little bit of a better year with a,
Mark
I
could
mean,
have gotten it.
and I mean just in terms of like the quarterbacks that Jonnu Smith had to deal with in Miami this season. I mean, come on. Bro
Skyler.
put up better stats. Bro put up better stats than Travis Kelsey, and Travis Kelsey still gets the nod. And I don't know if I'm okay with that, but that's okay.
Nah, Travis
Um,
getting outplayed by dudes who no one knows their name.
the NFC receivers can't be mad at that. Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin.
That's a perfect
Um,
top four.
and then yeah, like I said, like the defense, there are snubs every single season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just you are not gonna go a year without having a certain amount of safeties, certain amount of corners, certain amount of linebackers that could have made it. Like, okay, and as a Ravens fan, we had 9 Pro Bowlers this season. As a Ravens fan, could you have put in, or let me rephrase that.
Y'all got
Do
Marlowe in there,
I
bro.
think I was gonna say, do I think there's only 3 corners in the AFC better than Marlon Humphrey? Probably
No.
not. Probably not. Not at all. Um, if I look over, do I okay? Did Roquan have a shaky year? Kinda. Did
Mm-hmm.
he give best inside linebacker of the year vibes this season? Not really, not to
No.
me. Especially if we're talking terms of expectations and just what you've done in the past to become a Pro Bowler. I don't know if you can do that now. Matabike, yeah, I'll take that. Patrick Ricard, fucking every single season
Fullback, dude. He has
at
to have.
at fullback. But I don't know, when I look around, it's just
I mean,
there's
Marlowe's
definitely,
for real only on there because he caught a few picks.
you can have your debates. You can have your discussions, but um besides that,
Kyle's on there.
I would say, what's up?
Kyle deserves his.
Kyle Hamilton deserves his. I'll give it to him. I mean, Linderbaum, I'd say shit. Out of our linemen, yeah, I'll take Bro. But that's the Pro Bowl list. I mean, are there any other snubs that really come to mind to you? I mean, I'd say, like I said, I mean, they were talking about McConkey missing out, Brian Thomas missing out, James Cook missing out, Baker missing out. Those are probably the biggest names that popped out when
No,
when
there's
this
nothing too crazy.
roster was revealed.
I mean, we didn't see any crazy bullshit, so I'm fine with that. We didn't see Mahomes barely sneaking in there, and I mean, except for the Kelsey thing, I think that's the only bullshit on there, like the true bullshit. But
Mm,
outside of that, nothing too
okay.
crazy.